Foreign funding for non-governmental organizations or NGOs in India will now face tighter scrutiny. The Union Home Ministry has notified amendments to the Foreign Contribution Regulation rules, tightening how NGOs receive, use and report foreign funds. The stated focus: more transparency, tighter accountability and closer tracking of foreign donations. NGOs applying for registration or renewal will now have to clearly state what they do and where they plan to work. They must choose their purpose from a government-approved list and specify the state or union territory where they will operate. The list covers religious, cultural, economic, educational and social activities. Religious work can continue, but proselytization has been excluded from permitted activities. Existing FCRA registered organizations will get 1 year to disclose the purposes and states they want to retain in their registration. There is also a new fee structure. NGOs will have to pay an additional 300 rupees for every extra purpose or every additional state or union territory added to their application. They must also disclose all their social media accounts. And if foreign money comes through intermediary remittance channels or donor-advised funds, NGOs will have to disclose the ultimate donor or the original source of the money. The definition of a key functionary has been expanded. It now includes company directors, trustees, the Karta of a Hindu undivided family, and anyone who exercises control over the management of an association. NGOs with foreign nationals as key functionaries will ordinarily not be considered for FCRA registration. The exceptions are persons of Indian origin or cases where the government grants an exemption. To renew a license or avoid cancellation, an NGO must have spent at least 10 lakh rupees of foreign funds on its declared activities over the previous 2 financial years. For NGOs receiving funds under prior permission, the next installment will be allowed only after 75% of the previous installment has been used. The aim is to ensure that foreign funds are actively used for declared work, not merely held by organizations. Penalties have also been revised. If an NGO spends more than the permitted 20% on administrative expenses, it will face a penalty of 1 lakh rupees or 5% of the access amount spent, whichever is higher. If foreign funds are used for speculative activities, the penalty will be 1 lakh rupees or 30% of the amount invested, whichever is higher. Any returns earned from such activity will also be recovered. Similar penalties will apply if funds are used for purposes or in states not covered under the registration. So foreign funding for NGOs will continue, but it will now come with more disclosures, narrower permissions and tighter oversight. Follow Business Standard for more such stories.